everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I am doing a shaping tutorial, just technically showing you all how I shape my nail tips for the acrylic application. I don't have a license yet and really excited to start nail school once I finish high school. I'm almost there. I'm just trying to graduate faster, so it's a little process. Have the natural nails on the practice hand. Because it is plastic, I use the tip cutters because it's just easier and faster to cut the nail. Normally you would of course use normal nail clippers on a real client. So I'm just going to start by trimming the natural nail. I tried filming this video once before this, but I didn't like the angle at all, so I hope this angle is a little bit better. Because this is plastic, I normally do change out the drill bits for real clients or people I do nails on, but this is just a practice hand. I don't really want to waste all my nail sanding bands or anything because I'm kind of limited right now. I use like this really coarse grit one for the plastic. Like normally I would never use this on a person. I would use a finer sanding band, so just keep that in mind. You don't want to be aggressive on the client's nails. So never ever file the cuticle on your client. Like, just don't do it because you can cause bleeding, cuts, and anything. It's just don't do it. So I do file the cuticle on this because it's just, when I do the acrylic application, it looks better in my opinion to have no cuticle on the practice hand, but don't ever do that on me. In this step, you want to make sure that you have no shiny layer left on your natural nail. This means your natural nail normally has a shiny layer which holds natural oils, and if you don't file all of your shiny layer off, that means you're still going to have oil on the natural nail, which can cause lifting. Lifting causes fungus, water trapping underneath your nail, and you just really don't want that. So make sure that you do this properly, but not too much to where it causes damage to the natural nail. You want to have full control of your drill bit, your sanding band, whatever you're using, but most importantly, you don't want to cut your clients, so have control of your nail drill. I want to make this clear really quick. I'm not going fast, I'm not causing damage, I'm not doing anything. This is just in a faster speed so the video isn't too long. So like I said in my previous voiceover, you need to be gentle and be cautious when you are doing your filing. This process that we just did is called prepping the nail for the tip application and the application of your acrylic. I start with my nail tips. I have my little drawer here. So I have a specific nail tip thing that I use for my practice hands. I use different ones on my clients, but I say clients, I'm not professional, but I say clients just to make it not confusing. So I'm doing 4 fingers, I need 4 nail tips. These are just some nail tips off of Amazon. I don't know. Got them like years ago, so I would not know. When you're applying your nail tips, you want your nail tips to fit from sidewall to sidewall perfectly, or as perfect as possible. If you have too small of a nail tip, it will cause lifting and pinching to the natural nail and cause discomfort on your client or even on yourself. If you have too big of a nail tip, you can also cause lifting. But if you have kind of like a medium, like still too big but like almost perfect, just take your file and file the sides of it until it fits perfectly on the nail. I use these ones because I don't really want to file too much on this video because it already fits perfectly. So I just got this nail glue off of Amazon as well. It came in a pack of 5. I'll try to everything in the link, like in the description box down below. But I just take some and I put it in the groove of the nail tip. And sometimes I do it on the natural nail, but not always. Now this is how I apply tips. I layer it like that and then I press up. The reason I apply my tip this way is because it prevents lifting and air bubbles in the glue and the nail tip to your natural nail. This way the glue goes all around where it's supposed to go and you have no bubbles, which means no lifting and no water going inside the nail tip. After that, you can always go in with a little bit more glue on top of the nail tips right here. I don't really do that. So the next step I do is I take my nail cutter. I'm going to be doing stiletto, coffin, a tapered square, and a short square. So for stiletto, I'm going to leave the length. For coffin, I'm going to leave the length. For the tapered square, I'm going to cut off the number, and then for the short coffin. So like I said, this one's going to be a stiletto. So I take my little tip cutting scissors that I use, and I just take from the number. This is personal preference, by the way. I take from the number to the outside, like this. And you just keep cutting gently. And then you do the same on the other side. Rotate your finger if needed. Clean up any mistakes, because nobody's perfect. And then you have that kind of curved stiletto. Now for coffin, I like to just kind of like, not from the number, but like a little bit over from the number. I'll zoom in and cut, and then do the same thing on both sides, like so. If you hear any banging noises, it's my tortoise. Like I said, just perfect any mistakes, like so. When I do coffin, I like a thicker coffin, so that's what I'm going to teach you guys today. But other people have different preferences, of course. So this is going to be the tapered squares, so we're going to keep the square shape, but we're going to just barely cut the corner off on both sides. And then for the square, we're just going to leave it. Now I have these files. Like I said, everything will be linked in the description box down below. These are just files for nails. I'm going to start off with the square. I sometimes, honestly, I like to cut the sides, so I forgot to do that. I don't know why I didn't do that, but I cut the sides of the nail to make it easier for filing. So cut the side of the nail, your preference, and then when you're filing, you want to keep your file as straight as possible, because the straighter the file, the more crisp shape you will get. After I file and shape, I should say, I like to dust everything off. This last step that you see me doing with the nail drill bit, again, I am taking it and only touching the nail tip, and I'm filing the nail tip to kind of blend it in with the natural nail to make the acrylic application a lot smoother with no bumps. So I do that with every single nail along with filing the nail tip because I feel that is necessary, but some people don't do it. This is just the way I do it. And as the final step of the tip application, before I start with the acrylic, I dust off all the dust from my workstation and the nails. This is how my shapes came out. This is your short square, your long, I guess, tapered square. This is how I do it. I really like this shape actually. This is your coffin shape or ballerina. And then this is my stiletto. So this is how the square looks from the side, nice and curved. The tapered square looks from the side. The ballerina coffin and the stiletto. So excuse my background, I'm in the middle of throwing stuff away and selling stuff, but that's how it turned out. So I'm pretty pleased. I'm better at my shaping, and my nails actually last like 2 to 3 weeks to a month at a time. So that's like a really good feeling. But that's how they turned out. If you guys would like to see any future videos, I will definitely be posting any custom wants, like, you know, views, like what you guys want to see. So just comment down below and I'll definitely get right onto that. I have ordered new acrylic and supplies, so I will be showing you guys this swatching video along with my unboxing and, you know, the nail room setup. So this is the end of the video. If you guys enjoyed, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. Comment down below what you guys would like to see. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.